What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video that's going to be focusing on the new PvP changes that are dropping on this upcoming update on Tuesday. They're already out in Japan, and some of you guys who play on JP probably have already, seen them, or you've been like, what's going on with these? So all the translations and everything that I'm doing is based off of Songslux translations from the Reddit. He posted all these on his Twitter, so I'll drop that down below. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So before I start, just a quick little input of my own opinion. I really dislike these. I don't like adding RNG effects into PvP. I feel like PvP should be, skill based, but in all fairness, right? RNG effects only benefit they're only beneficial for free to play and people with worse teams. Because, for example, in my case, I would never want RNG effects because my team is more often than not, I'd say, in like the top 1 percentile of teams, right? So being a whale, I'll typically have the best team around. I don't run duplicates, so just assume that I have the best non-duplicate team around, right? So for me, I would never want RNG effects because the way my team is currently set up is that I should be winning every game regardless, or most games, relatively most games. Now with RNG effects, that puts me at a disadvantage because the opponent who on average should be losing to me will now have opportunities to beat me. So for me personally, I don't like RNG effects, but as a whole I can understand why it's probably needed. This really does benefit free-to-play people, but that doesn't mean that every RNG effect is going to be in your favor. Like, you can also get screwed over by RNG, but overall this change as a whole is beneficial to those with worse teams, I should say. Now let's get straight into it. So you guys already know what these do up here. HP bottles, chakra bottles, attack ups, the speed up, attack down for your opponent, and speed down for your opponent. This one gives you a max chakra on a single unit. What's new are these 4 down here. So these are things that you can pick up on the map, right? This one on top with a single person is increase your character's range to vast, and the one down here is increase your front row's range to vast. Now this doesn't affect jutsu. What it does is, essentially it's pretty nice for units that have counters, or units, if you're doing combination attacks and you have very strong, hard-hitting units, or if you have any knockback and units can do combination attacks off of that, or follow-up attacks actually. This does help in that case. And it might not seem like a big deal. Like, usually when someone smacks you for 1,000 or 2,000, it doesn't seem that bad. Well, it racks up, and especially if you have that new Sasuke, right? The Final Valley Sasuke, and he's countering, and the man hits for like 5k a hit. So he's hitting hard, right? If he's getting 2 hits off on a unit from a combination attack and then a follow-up attack after that, the man's doing borderline 10,000 damage to that unit without even being his own turn. So just keep that in mind, that yes, this is it doesn't seem that strong at first glance, but it does make a big difference. But it's not like game winning, it's just something that'll push you ahead. Okay, now the one down below is a heal, but not health wise. It heals like or I should say recover from ailments or anything like that. If you've been slip damaged, chakra sealed, or anything like that, if you've been getting slapped around by the cancer and you need some cures, there you go. And as you can tell, it's recover for yourself and then recover for your front row. So that's pretty straightforward, right? Then you have the new zones. You see the typical zones where it's the one up top is slip damage, and you got chakra reduction. So those two are the ones that we already have right now. That's nothing new. Now what's new is you got a chakra recovery. So you step on this and you actually go up, right? And then this one is damage reduction. If you're in here, you take reduced damage. And then down here, these are some funky stuff, right? This one up top gives you a random buff. It's either attack up, speed up, chakra recovery, or status ailment recovery. This is completely random. Then this one gives random status ailment, so you want to be pushing your opponents into this one over here. You got status ailment recovery, and then switch seals. So if you push someone into here, they cannot switch. This effect we've seen in some raids, but now it's brought into PvP. Okay, so that's it for these. Now it's going to be coming down to the mystery scrolls. And let's see. Okay. So the mystery scroll is something that pops up, and it literally could do one of like a billion things, right? So let's see if I can find what these are here. Okay, so starting from the top, Mystery Scroll number 1 switches everyone with back row character except the scroll picker. So if you pick it up, like, you know, you pick it up with Madara, everyone on the game but Madara will switch. So 5 people will switch, right? Unless they're dead. So the opponent's 3 units will switch out, and your 2 units besides Madara would switch out. And they would swap them like that, right? So it's a Mystery Scroll. It can do good, do bad, and yeah, you never know. The second one is, this is the Meteor Tengai Shinsei. Damages everyone. All front row characters receive randomly between 2 and 20,000 damage. So that's a fun one. That's why, like, just these 2 alone, like, I'm already contemplating like picking these up. I would rather just not pick these up ever, but you know, you're gonna get screwed over one way or the other. Now the third one here, Bansho Tenin, pulls everyone in towards the scroll picker. This one's pretty straightforward. This could be, I don't know. This is, I can't say this is necessarily good or bad. You know, it's literally just random, right? If you have AoE still left over, then it's good. If your opponent has AoE following up, that's bad. So it all depends. Like, honestly, don't see why anyone would pick this Mystery Scroll. Like, it doesn't really benefit you. Now the last 2, well, technically it does, right? This one, super attack up, damage boosted for scroll picker for 1 round. Normal attack, jutsu, ult, combo attack, follow up attack, counter attack are all boosted. Right. And then the last one is random field effect, appears and range expands after a turn. So you get this one, and let me see if I can go back. You get that one, and one of these will pop up, and then it'll grow in size after 1 turn. So there you have it. That's what it is for these Mystery Scrolls. Hopefully you guys understand a little bit more, prepare yourself for what's coming up. Now what this means for PvP as a whole, speed units are going to be better, and then on top of that, units that can push around people are very good as well. So this already means that if you guys have played against the Anniversary unit, you know that they're already really good. The Naruto especially being really fast, breaking 300 speed, and then Sasuke, he's still not amazing speed, but he's still like got that vast range, or giant box range, whatever you want to call it, and just being able to knock people into these pools is gonna win you games very easily. So you might need to rethink your teams, rethink of people that can push stuff around. That's gonna make a difference. I think there might be a resurgence of CM2 Sasuke, the original one, that can push people with his fireball jutsu. But that might see play, honestly. I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it, right? He's very weak in terms of health, but what he does is very strong. Yeah, that's really it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If there's anything else you want to know, leave it down below in the comment section. Make sure to like, subscribe if you're new for any new content coming in the future, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.